Hello, thanks for clicking. I'm Mark Morse. Today I want to talk about a recent purchase. It's the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour, the Deluxe box set. This came out in 2012. I think what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to show a short clip of me unboxing this, and then I'll talk about it right afterwards. So let's go to the clip. Okay, so that should give you an idea of what came in the box set. What piqued my curiosity about this, I saw a video that Beatle Dave had done regarding this box set. I did not even know it existed, and so I was fascinated by it. And then right after I found a place to order it from, I saw that Kyle from the Pleasure Den of the Absurd had posted a short video on the same box set. I'm going to link to them both below because I think it's nice to have these different views. But I always want to thank people who bring, especially Beatle things, to my attention that I didn't know existed. So one of the things I didn't show in the little clip were the features, and I'm just going to go over some of this quickly. But what I was most interested in this box set, I already have a Horzu version of Magical Mystery Tour. I already have an OG EP. But what I don't have is I've never had Magical Mystery Tour the movie, so I was excited to see that. And then, as you saw in the clip, it comes with this really cool book. It's a really good, sturdy quality book. The diary of the making of the film. I haven't read through this yet, but I've looked at the pictures, and it's just kind of cool. And I'll look through that this, more. Of course, is the ticket for the Magical Mystery Tour. Back in my psychedelic days, the ticket was the tab of acid you put on your tongue, and something that I do sometimes. I don't know if anybody be interested in this technique. Sometimes I'm not a big hype sticker person. But I do understand why people keep those hype stickers and stuff, and especially when they have information on them about the mixing and that sort of thing. So what I've started to do is I've started to peel off the hype stickers, and I'll put them on just a note card, and I'll put them in with the record or whatever. And then if there's something special about it, I'll write on the back. This is more for my daughter. When I die, she can look at the notes on the back and see why it was special, or why it meant something to me. But that's just a little added knowledge I thought I'd share with you guys. Again, I already have the EPs, but they are cool. It's the remastered mono versions. You saw it in my little clip, so I'm not going to go through that again. But what was most fascinating to me was being able to watch Magical Mystery Tour at my leisure. And so there's the Blu-ray version, and then there's the DVD version, and they do have some nice special features on there. Paul McCartney's commentary of the movie, which it's always enjoyable to listen to a Beatle talk about Beatle things, so that was good. I didn't really learn a lot from it. I think most of the stuff you hear him talk about is pretty well documented in the Beatle lore, so hardcore. It's still, again, it's nice to hear Paul talk about this stuff, and there's a few little stories in there that are humorous. What I think was a little more interesting to me was the making of Magical Mystery Tour. That was kind of interesting, and it had the Beatles talking about different aspects in there, and it's nice to hear John and George's voice talking about this movie. Then there's a section called Ringo, the actor, where he talks about his part in the movie. It's entertaining. I always like to listen to Ringo talk because he's just very centered about the Beatles and their place in history. Hello, Goodbye from Top of the Pops, 1967. A couple sections that weren't included in the movie, that were cut out of the movie, are listed here. It's all in all a very interesting production. I really like Magical Mystery Tour, so this is just real fun for me. I was able to get this for, I think it was about $74 I found on eBay, and it was brand new. I mean, it was still in the wrap and stuff. I looked today before coming on, and I saw on Amazon, it looks like it's about $90. And then I went back on eBay to see what I could find. Most of them are $90 and into the hundreds of dollars. So, it's gotten a little pricey since even I've ordered it. I got this as a special birthday present. I would recommend it, especially if you can find it at a decent price, especially if you're interested in the Magical Mystery Tour movie. It's a very short movie, but it was originally done for a Boxing Day presentation in the UK. If I understand this correctly, they made the unwise decision, I'm sure this wasn't a Beatle decision, but to air it in black and white. Let me tell you, this is not a movie you want to watch in black and white. You want the full vivid color. So while I was watching it, I was trying to imagine what it would be to watch it in black and white. There are certain scenes that would just be awful in black and white, and one of them is they do a little the song Flying, the instrumental on Magical Mystery Tour. They do some just kind of color changes and landscapes and cloudscapes kind of stuff. I imagine that would look terrible in black and white. So it's good to see this in vivid color. That's all I have to say about this today. I was excited to see it. I wanted to thank Beatle Dave again and Kyle from Pleasureden of The Absurd for bringing this to my attention and get me excited about it. I'm really glad to have it. So I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for dropping by and listening to me blather on about yet another Beatles find that I'm super excited about. I'll see y'all soon.